So here we go, as promised. I'm going to start Star Child, even before I finish Moonwatcher, because there are stages in between things where I can be working on it. So I want to start roughing out the sculpture. But before I did that, one thing I did not want was a wide-eyed zombie baby staring back at me. I think that a little bit better, like that. That would make it hard to sculpt. I don't like blank eyes. I need to have something that looks kind of like that. So what I did is, since I'm using ping pong balls, which I'll make molds on, using watercolor pens and a Sharpie, did some very quickie little eyes that will be similar enough to this that I can be sure I'm getting the right look, instead of having these white eyes, which would be really, really scary. So I've got this cut out, and this is approximately the right size. It is that large, believe it or not. That original sculpture studio scale is that size. So what I want to start doing is massing clay onto this and start building up a shape. So I can start the baby. I don't know what else to say. Let's get going on this. Okay, on your mark, get set, go! Oh, well, what I'm going to do is I'm taking this, and this is the right clay, right? Yeah, it is. This is wet clay, the Disney stuff. And I'm going to start building on some clay onto this armature I made. And eventually get enough of this clay on there that I'll have the shape of the body and the legs starting and all that kind of stuff. But this is how it begins. We'll do a little bit of this, and then I don't want to bore you to death, so I know you always tell me you're not bored. But. So, there's a neck in there somewhere, and so I have to make sure I don't make that too big, and then when they go up to the head here, let's start putting some clay on that. The head is kind of big, real big in fact, and as soon as those eyeballs dry, I'll be able to sink those in. So this is basically how we start, and I cannot sculpt fast enough to show in one video what I'm going for. But I'll go a little bit further, and then so we don't end up with a 5-hour-long video. And you can imagine doing this out of oil-based clay, right? So, and I'm just going to keep doing this till I build up the whole form. You know, get the shoulders would be about here. God, I'm slow. I'm really slow today. It's kind of a shoulder there. It takes me longer to get the clay out of the. This is see, that's the shoulder right there, and his hips are way down here. He's kind of elongated. That's how it really is. After all, it's not supposed to be a modern human. It's supposed to be a human being as they hopefully will appear in our future. Much more evolved, less warlike, a lot smarter, and, well, we can hope, right? And there. But you get the idea. You can sort of see already that we're starting to have sort of the form of the Star Baby, Star Child, going here. And so when we come back in a little while, I'll show you more of this sculpture, and the eyes will be in and stuff. We'll see how quickly I go. I started at 5 minutes after 5 or 5 o'clock, and we'll see how fast I can do this. Because I like sculpting fast. I like massing stuff out and just watching it happen. It's really neat. I don't like to just pick at it. I'll be back. So this is as far as I got in less than an hour, but it's a start, and it's going to take a while to get this right, but you know, it's starting to sort of shape up and look like something, and we'll do more of this tomorrow when we come back for another exciting day. So because I've been working on this so much, I was only able to get like another hour and a half of sculpting in on this, but it is starting to look a great deal more like our, and you see that the size is the same. I'm very pleased with this. I think it's going to work out great, and that ends the first part of the Star Child video. So now we got Moonwatcher, Star Child, but all to honor one of the greatest movies ever made in the history of the human race in the film industry, Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey. We're just revving up because next year is actually the 50th year. Now, if you count that the film started being made in 1964, it wasn't released till 68, technically speaking, it could be 50 right now, but we'll count when it comes out. So next year, 50th anniversary, we're going to be ready, and we're going to do more things for 2001. So we'll see you soon.